Every high performer faces moments when the pressure feels overwhelming, when fear paralyzes decisions, and challenges seem insurmountable. But what if you could turn that fear into fuel? What if your mind, once your greatest barrier, became your most powerful weapon? I've faced those same battles, not just in boardrooms or daily life, but in the most hostile environments on Earth, where mindset isn't just a tool, it's the difference between winning and losing, success and failure, life and death.
The path to enlightenment is not to escape fear, it's to embrace it. There are a wealth of hidden gifts waiting to be unearthed in adversity. For the greater the demons we have to battle within ourselves, the greater the divinity required to defeat them.
As a non-commissioned officer with the US Marines in Iraq, I stared death in the face walking in front of vehicles, searching for bombs, knowing that at any moment the ground beneath me could explode. After the war, I faced PTSD, depression, and addiction that drove me to the brink of suicide. But instead of letting suffering destroy me, I stepped into the storm and turned it into my greatest superpower. I have since spent 10 days meditating in total darkness, built a global business, written a book endorsed by the Dalai Lama, run ultramarathons, and tested the limits of human endurance, ultimately proving that winning begins and ends in the mind. Most recently, I spent 60 days completely alone in Antarctica, dragging a 420-pound sled more than twice my body weight for 500 miles, battling freezing winds, isolation, and unimaginable suffering on what has been called the boldest Antarctic expedition in modern times.
You cannot know your strength without struggle. You cannot tap into your power without first tasting pain. And you cannot know courage unless you first feel fear.
Now my mission is to bring these battle-tested strategies from war, extreme endurance, neuroscience, and psychology to help leaders, teams, athletes, and students shatter their perceived limitations and rise to the heights of peak performance. My message is not about motivation. Motivation fades. This is transformation. This is about rewiring the way you and your team think, act, and lead under pressure. This is about achieving mastery over the self so you can thrive in uncertainty and win when it matters most, every single day.
Adversity is not only inevitable, but I believe it's desirable. We turn adversity into our ally. We make it an enjoyable challenge when we seek it out in pursuit of our growth and our happiness. When we engage our fears to reach Fearvana.
My work has been praised by the Dalai Lama, Jack Canfield, Marshall Goldsmith, featured in CNN, Forbes, Inc., Fast Company, The Washington Post, and I have spoken to Fortune 500 companies, elite entrepreneurs, athletes, and top universities around the world. I have helped peak performers conquer fear, build unbreakable resilience, and forge a culture of limitless high performance, while simultaneously experiencing greater joy and mental well-being.
If you're thinking about working with him or having him speak or coach you or attend one of his seminars or read his book or watch his blog or whatever he's offering to you, I would say run, don't walk. This is a guy who can literally transform your life, and you'd be really smart to take advantage of that opportunity.
Those who dare to push beyond pain, to follow their fear, to explore the edge, they are the ones who redefine what's possible and never stop winning. Because in today's world, those who play it safe will be left behind. I'm Akshay Nanavati. This is not just a keynote. This is a revolution.